Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm an independent insurance agent. I'd like to introduce you to two of my customers. This is Sue. Sue owns a restaurant in a thriving area of town that is developing rapidly. This is Bob. Bob owns a restaurant very similar to Sue's, but Bob's restaurant is located in an older section of town where many of the other businesses have moved out, leaving many vacant buildings and very few customers. Both restaurants sell the same type of food, cater to the same clientele, and reside in similar buildings. Recently, both of my customers had the unfortunate luck of having a fire burn down their restaurant. Sue has replacement cost coverage on her restaurant. This means she is covered for the amount it will take to rebuild a new restaurant at the same location using the same types of materials. However, Sue may choose to rebuild elsewhere. Bob, on the other hand, is insured for actual cash value. One method of determining actual cash value is to deduct the amount of depreciation from the cost to replace his restaurant. Depreciation is the loss in value of the property due to obsolescence, time, and wear and tear. Actual cash value tends to be a less costly coverage than replacement cost, since it is based on the depreciated value of the building and not the actual cost of reconstructing a new building. Bob chose actual cash value because if he ever lost his restaurant, he knew it would be unlikely he would rebuild in the same location. He enjoys the cost savings of an ACV policy, and he would be able to use the claims payment to consider purchasing a similar building in a more stable area. Sue's new restaurant is almost completed and will be opening soon. Her customers are looking forward to her return. Bob has accepted his payment for the actual cash value of his restaurant and is looking at his options for purchasing a property at another location. However, with the ACV option, he is not obligated to use his settlement to reopen his restaurant. Contact your independent agent today to find out if actual cash value or replacement cost coverage is the right option for you.